did not say unforeseeable. You may have heard him say that, but he did not say that, and that is a fact.
I apologise for Malcolm.
Don't apologise for me. Apologise for yourself.
Is war unforeseeable, Minister?
To walk the road of peace, sometimes we need to be ready to climb the mountain of conflict.
Climb the mountain of conflict. You sound like Nazi Julie Andrews.
So the thick of it came with heaps of critical praise. Did you kind of feel the weight of expectation making the film?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That made me very anxious. Made me, not enjoy it very much in the first few days because I thought, oh God. But then there was a moment where I sort of felt, eventually, that I was part of the gang and it was okay. And then it was fun.
You know, the thick of it was very well received, and inevitably there are going to be questions about, well, can you translate that to the big screen? But I think this has a story that warrants that move. Really, it's expanded in terms of people, in terms of the scale of the story and the consequences of that, of the actions of the characters and so on. So at least we knew we weren't making Mutiny on the buses. We weren't kind of or Grace Brothers going to Spain for no other reason than they got to go somewhere. It's a film. So there's always a weight of expectation whenever you've done something that people
like. And as a
liked.
newcomer, you don't want to mess up something that's got a good groove.
And we told you that, didn't we, at the beginning? We said.
Yeah.
I always just think every time we do the show, that's it, it's finished. So it was a very nice surprise to hear that they were planning to do a film. But then I thought, well, Armando will just go off and make a film about something or other. It won't be necessarily to do with anything to do with thick of it. And then he just got in touch and said, would I like to come and do a character similar to Malcolm? And then somewhere along the line, I must have just thought, oh, fuck it, I'll just get Malcolm. So he got me involved in it, and it was lovely. But it was a sort of quite long, drawn-out process. And like with all films, you never really know whether they're going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Right into the last minute. It's always like, we haven't got the money, or we've got half the money, and the dates are always shifting. So, and it did keep shifting later and later into the year. So it was great to go back and work with people that I worked with before, and work with new people, but with a technique that's constantly developing, which is Armando's technique of trying to do highly scripted and improvised comedy at the same time.
I always felt that was my kind of natural inclination, was to do comedy. I just spent far too many years, clearly, trying to prove that I could be serious, which I'm going to not bother with anymore. No, I am, but I just, I do everything, I suppose. But so many people have said, you don't do comedy, this is very unusual for you, that I've clearly overdid it with the being dramatic.
Now, there's obviously there's a fair amount of improvisation on the set.
Yes.
Did it ever get a little bit too real at any point? Did anyone go a little bit too far with the insults at any point?
No. And I suppose, no. How you couldn't go any further, could you? From Peter's point of view, it's as bad as it could be, unless it got actually personal. If he stopped calling me Simon and started calling me Tom, I suppose that would have been unpleasant. But he didn't, luckily. This is a gentleman.
I understand Armando, he does a proper take.
A proper take of the actual script, exactly. Yeah, of the script as it's written, which is already brilliant, because there's 4 of them have written it, and